Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. We're back on Satisfactory, going to be continuing our single-player playthrough. Goals. So, if you weren't here last time, we had built this massive dome with the train stations built inside and all this foundation and stuff. That's pretty much all we did. We got some tracks going. They follow the curvature of the dome here. So pretty cool there, and we're going to have train lines going out this way and going out the other side as well. Everything's pretty much set up. So today's plan is to finish getting this set up. Hopefully we can get her finished or get it close to getting finished. We need to build rail lines that go out this way to head out that direction. And we also need rail lines that head out this way and go through the, these are the ones that are going to be going through the northern forest, because, yeah, so we've got it built on this crater lake here. We actually have rail lines that go right here, and they're actually stopped right here, so if we can get us a path across this, maybe across this waterfall or something, that'd be pretty cool. Get us into the northern forest, and then maybe curve around. We can maybe follow this. Maybe go around this way and then down through, because the rails are like right here. So, and this other rail line is going to be following this. We're going to follow this right here. We're actually going to follow this, or try to see if we can hopefully follow that and get down into the desert area, and then make our way across and make our way over here to where our bridge is at. We'll have an. It's probably going to be end up going where the other intersection is, and just have a four-way intersection. That'd be cool. Pretty cool. But either way, we need to get ourselves some power over here. So, I guess that's what we're going to start off with first. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. So I'm thinking these two rail lines are going to end up over here, because this is where we need to go. Make it kind of... Let's get some fuel. Ah, I'm out of fuel. There we go. Heading down to our concrete factory. That's what all this water is for, pretty much, is our concrete factories. Yeah, this is where the rails are going to end up. I don't know if we're going to be able to turn like that. Yeah, we should probably turn this to the left a bit more. I can actually... That might work there. I'm worried about this hill. We might have to shove this, raise it up and shove it over. Just if I can avoid that, that'd be nice. Transport. So build our support rail, or build our anchor. The anchoring rail. Rail track's too long. How long is it? Oh. Alright, so would have done an S-curve, however, that isn't too bad. I just need to get the rail a little closer. Yeah, we're probably going to need to go at least this, or maybe this close. Test with the outer one. Yeah, let's see. Okay, that does connect to there. So let's test this foundation. Alright, so we have to put it right here then. Yeah, like I said, I might scooch it over Actually, I'm going to be going from that point there. So I think it's fine, actually. There we go. I need to get rid of that tree. Damn. I wonder if can we go here? I want the longest possible here. Yes, we can go there. Okay, cool. Oh wait, I keep forgetting. That's too long. Let's see. Maybe here? Like, maybe. Alright. So there's that. And it'll look better. Because I won't do an S-bend. Alright, sweet. Very good. Got 2 different rails. See, I think I'm just going to get rid of this entirely. Water, no! Alright, cool. So there's that side. We'll figure out the other side later. I need to get this rail going down that way. Okay, so just a quick little thing, as I'm kind of starting with this. I did go ahead and build the tilted walls on the bottom of this, which looks alright. I think it looks good. And then we also got the basic wall on the bottom. I've got my classic build here for all of my foundation bits. I had to lower this quite a bit because these two don't match because they're at 2 different angles. 2 different types of curves. Dude, get out of here. Why do these things keep getting stuck in my... You know what, they keep spawning because there's no power over here, which is kind of a stupid thing, but whatever. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be building the rail off down this way. So we're going to go ahead and put that roughly there-ish. So yeah, I kind of want to put it, yeah, roughly here. Actually, kind of off the beaten path, huh? Let's do the outside one. So we put it roughly there. And this looks like a 1 meter slope we can use. So roughly there, because I want to kind of... Actually, no, let's just follow this, that's fine. Okay, so roughly there-ish. Okay. This I normally do my tracks, by the way. Facing me. Okay. Put it back just a little bit. And then a 1 meter. Actually, what I might do is I might raise it up so that the slope doesn't get too confused. Let's see what this looks like. No, wrong way. Then we'll put this here, and then transport, got rail. Put the rail in the middle. This is just my bracer track here. Okay, that looks pretty good actually. Yeah, I like it. And I try to use the rail as like to build my natural like curve and slope. So yeah, that works there. Look at that, beautiful. And no S-bends. You want to try and avoid S-bends if you can. There is a little bit of an S-bend in here for some reason. That's okay though. You can't really tell. It is a little bit though, but that's all right. We're getting onto the slope, and now that we're on the slope, we want to avoid. We just want just a natural curve. We're gonna leave this foundation here until we go to the supports. I'm just trying to follow this. So roughly here. So before he got in my way. Get out of here. I'm trying to build stuff. There's also a waterfall we're going right next to, which is a pretty cool build. Pretty cool to build next to. Hey, you guys are. Okay. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Jeez. They're all over the place. Blocking the pass. Okay. And then, of course, we'll put that there. I'm going to try to keep a 1 meter slope. Oh, give me this. Give me this. Thank you. Okay. That's actually pretty darn close. Look how straight that is. Damn. Of course, we're going to put another foundation down. Foundation down, and then we're going to put a 1 meter. Now this is where building these tracks actually kind of gets a little bit difficult, because you gotta try and match the curve, the natural curve of things. And the natural hill. See, that wasn't really the natural hill, but like I said, we're just getting on to the hillside, so. And when you're doing long hills like this, in this game, it is the most efficient way to do 1 meter hill, and that's it. Try to stay away from 2 meter if you can. Okay, yeah, see how that goes down and then up? Yeah, that's not going to work. And actually, this might be worth a 2 meter. Let's try a 2 meter. So we can swap these 2 meter there. And we'll see how that slope goes. We start off with a 1 meter to get us going, and then we throw down a 2 meter. Okay, let's see. It's going to bend down more, just as long as it doesn't go down and then up. Yeah, look at that. See how it starts? It slopes down to the 1 meter, and then between here and here, you can see it sloping downwards, just continuously. Just a continuous slope. Like it just gets steeper, is all that happens. And the natural curve is a little wider than I would like, but I think it'll be alright. Yeah, because I'm trying to follow this. It's not a bad curve, though. Let's see if I can get to it from a higher viewpoint here. Can I get up here? Maybe. Okay. Try and get up here. It's always best to try and get a high viewpoint if you can. Okay, that's not a bad curve. It's very shallow, or it's very obtuse, I guess you could say, of an angle. It's very open. Yeah, you can see that now. You can actually see the little bit of an S-bend, but it is what it is. Okay, and then we just continue that curve down this way. Ouch. Yeah. That's right where we need to be aiming. Over a bit. So roughly there. Yeah, this is where the curve is going to kind of flatten out. Let's see, actually, now that you can lock these rails in, let's see if the curve is too sharp or whatever. Like, we can move it over. I'm trying to slide, but I forget. Can't slide on a hill. I need higher vantage point. Good thing there's lots of rocks. I can't nudge it. I tried. Yeah, see, we need to go over more. Closer to that rock. And then that'll be a nice curved rail there. I'm thinking about doing the outside one and putting it right next to the rock, and that should get us fairly close. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be somewhat seemingly natural. Plus, you always want to do the outside of the curve anyway, first. So yeah, roughly here, I think. Probably do. Grab ourselves a foundation. Point it toward us. Back it up just a wee little bit. Okay, I'll check our work. Okay, not too bad, but it needs to be. This. There we go, look at that. Okay. Pretty nice wide curvature, and we'll just keep curving like that until we get down there. So not too bad. Then we're gonna put another. Now we might. This might be too high. More than likely, it's gonna be. I'm just looking at where that's at, and where this is at. Yeah. Oh, that's still too high. Alright, we'll have to do a 1 meter then. Dang it. Yeah, we gotta get control of this hill before it runs away on us. No! Still too much. Crap. I think we stick with the 1 meter slope then. Yeah, because we're with that 2 meter, we're already too low. All right. So that's it's somewhat easy fix. We just go and take out this curve right here. And what was it? I need to look at the slope again. And this is why I usually don't show this type of stuff, because it does take me a long time to get it where I want it. Okay, it wasn't high enough. So if it slopes down and then back up to level this, to get with this angle, then yeah, we're not high enough. If I had to guess, maybe 2 meter? A 2 meter might fix it. It starts to fix it. Too high, I think. 1 meter then. Okay, so we just needed a 1 meter raise. So right there then. Ooh, that was close. Still too low. So 1 meter is too low. 2 meter. Let's try 3 meters. 2. Sometimes you just go too far. Ooh, that was really close. Still too high, though, huh? Alright, I guess another 4 meter then. That. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting to the realm of too high now. It's just because the angle doesn't support it. Like, okay, so we do the 3 meter. And this is how we're getting into the realm of gotta keep playing with it until something happens. You know, just an average Tuesday. So this was too low, right? Like, it's really close, but it's too low, and the other one's definitely too high. Because it actually, instead of this going down and then up, it actually lifted it to where it kind of, almost kind of leveled out and then went down. Alright. It's almost like it wants to be... So if we pull it to there, I can already see it slope down and then up. Okay. So maybe it is too high. Now let's check down... Oh, can't check down there. Ooh, that's really close. Okay. We drop off a meter. And then rebuild it. There we go. See, in order to correct that slope, look how much higher I had to go. I was messing around with this for a while. Trying to get the right angle. Yeah, sometimes it does take a little bit. It just takes some extremes. 2, 3, 4. So it was a 4 meter and then a 2 meter, huh? Yep. Sure was. Yep. See how it's nice and sloped all the way up? All the way the same, pretty much. It's not going to be exact, obviously, because we're not working on an exact scale, but there is another way, though, that I haven't shown you, that if you want to do certain curves or certain slopes and stuff like that, but not be on the foundation, you can actually take a 1 meter slope, and you could slope this down. I've completely forgotten about this. It's just like, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. Are they gonna add a snow biome? That's a mountain over there. I was really sad when they said they weren't. I was like, oh no. Yep, and then Yeah, pull this across like this. And then we go, okay. Foundation. And this will get you close. Ooh, really close. Alright, so I think a 2 meter and then a 1 meter. And what I'm also thinking is maybe we put a 2 meter slope on here. Now we do the 2 meter slope. It's like, let's get this curve going. Yeah, let's see what happens here. It might be too high for a 2 meter, but I need to get it closer to the ground. Yeah, we're definitely too high. See how it goes? Level, up, then down, yeah. Too high. Okay, let's drop that 2 meter out. That might be all we need there. It's still too high. See how it's kind of... Actually, that might not be too high. Now that I'm looking at it, it does look like the other one definitely was too high. Yeah, like I said, I need to do a 2 meter slope because I need to get this track sloped downwards. Actually, no. It looks like it might not be too high. Like I said, as long as the slope doesn't level out or anything, and then go down, or it doesn't go down and then up. Okay. Yeah, I think it's still too high. Just looking at it from this angle. Yeah, it should start sloping down naturally, not stay 1 meter and then go down about halfway through. Alright, so we'll try a 2 meter drop. That might be what we need. Still pretty high off the ground. So, alright, that should slope us. Alright, now we got the natural slope. No, it's still not sloped down enough. Alright, we'll try dropping it again. Yeah, going from a 1 meter to a 2 meter can be kind of difficult. Hey, look, there's our concrete factory. Okay, now we're sloping down naturally. It's a little bit steeper. Yeah, see, we needed to be at a 2 meter. Otherwise, we'd be clear freaking up here, man. Alright. I think we got it. Alright, that's basically how I build rails. Yeah, we should have the 2 meter should have started here, but the only problem with doing that is we ended up running into the ground. And we definitely don't want to slope that go steep and then kind of smooths out a bit. You kind of want it to be a little more natural than that. And a little more smooth. I'm still not happy with this slope, but I think it's necessary. Okay. And then I just got to make it all the way down there. Still got a ways to build, though. Still have a ways to build. This might be all this episode is me just building the route, because man, it is taking me a while. but I did manage to get almost to the bottom. I'm close. Yeah, we could just slide down this. Well, not this one, but... No, it won't let us slide. That's alright. We can slide down the 2 meter, though. And then it just goes down to a 2 meter slope. Now this is a freaking nuts slope over here. It's relatively smooth. It's not perfect. It's really hard to get both rails to be exactly the same. And then we take a nice little tight curve. And then we kind of level out to a 1 meter again, because doing the 2 meter from this point, I had this one at a 2 meter, right? And then in order for it to be a smooth curve, my 1 meter would have had to been all the way down here at ground level, and that would have been a pain in the butt. So I kind of have to accept the way this is right here. Yep, it is quite crazy though. It's quite the crazy slope to get down here. I'm just following this natural kind of bridge here. We get a little close to that rock, but it's alright. And then down here, this one I might make a short curve out of, because we don't need to take a very sharp curve. It's very, very shallow. If I keep going straight, say I run into this rock here. So I want to put foundations roughly there. See, I'm thinking... Well, because this is this right on? Yeah, it kind of is, actually. Just like, huh. Like, that'd make a really nice... we could definitely make a bridge out of this. Just a straight 1 meter slope all the way down. Yeah, I'm thinking about turning this into an actual bridge. Oh, getting really close to the rocks there. Just a wee little bit, a little close. We're trying to make our way over that way. So we're gonna curve. We're gonna follow this around. I guess I could. What we could do is we could go grab that intersection and then build out this way with a little bit at the same height the bridge, and then curve it just like the rest of them, and that's where we join back on. Let's see, where's our intersection at? So there's our intersection right there. Oh, hello. Hello, slug. See, we're down over there. Man, just to get back up to this bridge, I might just slope down rather than having a bridge, rather than having a whatchamacallit. We'll still have an intersection, sure, but rather than going straight out with a bridge. I don't know, actually. We might be able to make it work. Yeah, if we get rid of... Let's see, how much did we have to get rid of? So, all the way up until that point right there, we had to get rid of, like, all this. So we delete all this. Alrighty, I finally managed to get this connected. I'm actually starting to build supports for this now, for our massive hill climb we got going on here.
This is on a 1 meter slope, so hopefully the train will be fully on that 1 meter slope before, if it does have to stop, then it'll be able to start going again. That's why you want to do 1 meter slopes, so if you have to put signals, the train will not have such a hard time trying to get back. But I did manage to get the water train up here, so we now have power, so that next time we can actually get to working on this this project. Yeah, we do have a water train now. Whoa, I went the wrong way. Stop. Okay. Back up. Back it up. Back it up. I went the wrong way. I need to go right here. Yeah, we go right here and then we go around instead. Here. Then we go left to get out. There we are. Yeah, beautiful. And now let's see how fast this train can really get going. Look at that steep hill, though. Just... Oh dear. Oh, we're going. We're going to be passing by that rock so fast that we're just going to literally cut a groove into it without even touching it. Holy crap, we're going 200 kilometers an hour. Break. Oh man. But yeah, I got all the bridges here, got all the supports for them, they're all in place. I got all the signals set. And we got a 4-way intersection there too, which is pretty nice. I'm just gonna probably cut out most of that build because it's a pretty boring build. Not really a whole lot going on to stimulate the senses, you know. But hey, we got our train. We got our train going, so that'll bring us all of our water that we need, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, sweet. But yeah, pretty big build there. Getting all that rail done took me a few hours. It's all hooked into the system as well. So we got a 4-way intersection. This is the smallest 4-way intersection that you can make, doing two rails, because these are the sharpest corners that you can make, a 90 degree, and this is the, like I said, these are the smallest. So it's literally a 6x6, I think. Yeah, it's a 6x6 square that you can fit that on. Yeah, we finished all this, got that done, very nice. Like I said, I got all the supports done and everything, so everything's looking good. Looking good in the neighborhood. So yeah, this bridge just heads right on over, and it's actually perfect too. I didn't think that the bridge was going to be at the right height, but this bridge does not change height at all. It is the same height as that other bridge. It just happens to be that this over here happened to be right at the perfect level for that. So very, very nice. And then we got a little curve here, straightens up. I'm actually going to do this in supports rather than a foundation set. Can't keep these guys out of here. What I might have to do is I might have to build a wall right here on either side. Just build like a 1 meter sloped wall. Stop that. Okay. But yeah, look at this slope, dude. It's pretty crazy. So the only places that have a signal is there at the bottom. And then as the train is at the 1 meter slope here, if it has to stop, it's still on that 1 meter slope. So then it can get up enough gumption to get going before it hits the 2 meter slope, and then there's not a signal along this entire rail system until we get all the way up there, and that's what you do. So on 2 meter slopes or steeper, You definitely do not want to put signals along those slopes, because if a train has to stop and it's fully loaded, it will not be able to get going again on a 2-meter slope and steeper. I've had experience with this in my last season, in season 3, that was the case. Yeah, we had a slope, and with that we had a signal in the middle of the slope because there was an intersection coming up, and we wanted them to stop before they got to the intersection. And they would stop there, and then they would not be able to get going again because they were just so heavy. And because this might be a through rail, like trains might come through here. They may pick to come through here to go somewhere. So, ooh, is that a hard drive? I might have already gotten this one. I'll grab that. I actually need another hard drive. No, we haven't grabbed this yet. Sweet. That'd be a good thing to end this episode on. Is getting a hard drive. Hello. I know I have a gun, but I'm lazy. I didn't want to pull out my gun. Look at that. Okay, let's grab everything around here real quick. Yeah, it's pretty low level. Might not even require anything. Nope, it needs 120 megawatts. Okay. So power, just real quick, biomass, 2 of them. Also, I heard another hog. There you are. Do a barrel roll. Star Fox, do a barrel roll. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I know. A bit in there, a bit in there. Wait, what? 75 and 75, that's 125, right? There we go. Like, hurry up before it blows again. Give me that hard drive. I actually do need to upload this because we do not have the 2 hard drives that we need in order to do research later, so... Yep, that one hard drive, that one's going into the upload. I also had to grab a bunch of steel. Let's see. The rest of this cannot be uploaded. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that takes care of that. But I do think with us connecting this and getting power, I do think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. Over time, this is a little bit bumpy. Don't worry about this. It's a little bit of a... I don't know what to call it. It's a little bit of a mess, though. It's just because certain sections of it are just weird. Like I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will continue to work on this off camera, and whenever I get the chance to finish up those supports. But this rail is pretty much done. So next time we will be focusing on hooking up the water, so we can start getting water going to that area. And like I said, in the meantime, I'll do those supports and stuff like that too, but while we're not working on other things. But yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm probably going to end up using... I don't know how I'm going to do it. It depends on how deep the water is around the center, where I can put... I do have a bit of room, bit of wiggle room, in order to get these in place and to be able to put in my water extractors. Like that there. So yeah, I'd put in the water extractors like here, and then it depends on how many I can fit, stuff like that. I really don't know. We may end up having to... That's why the train station did not get allowed to be put any closer, because we may have to remove this circle in order to fit all of the... we need at least 10. At least 10 of those, so of the water extractors in the center here. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. But anyway, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.